A long time ago, this was the best spawn in the game. Now it's hardly ever used. My name is Gudii, and this video is for the Draken Walls. This spawn is located in Sao, past a bunch of different quests you need to do to unlock access. First by doing the New Frontier, then Children of Revolution, Ape City, and the Wrath of the Emperor until Mission 7. With that you get access to the Lizard City, and the walls of the city is what is called Draken Walls. The spawn is big enough to be split and shared, and I have an old video that goes in more detail for that, but the short version is that both sides are roughly the same and you can just hunt whichever is available, and for some servers it might always be available, since this spawn has definitely fallen in popularity, even though it is good for both paladins and knights, as well as duo or team hunts of lower levels. However, the quest requirement is the biggest problem. Now, moving on to the actual spawn, the Draken Walls have 5 floors and an extra tower on top. At the first couple floors, you find Lizard High Guards and Sao Goons, and as you go up, you will start to find Draken War Monsters and Spell Weavers. You can alternatively hunt the lower floors since they are a bit easier, but the experience goes up the higher you go. On an EK level 244, skills 100, I was doing around 1.3kk raw XP hunting the second floor. Then on plus 3 it went up to 1.4kk and to 1.5kk on plus floor. Lastly, on the 5th floor, I will get to around 1.6kk. The profiting here will be very random because it relies heavily on item drops, so some hunts will be more profitable than others. Either way, I think in average it's over 250k the hour. Also, I don't recommend doing the lower floors, as the 5th one is the best one. Your goal should be of hunting the 5th floor, and then when going backwards, do it through the 4th. My preferred way of hunting is doing the north side, and when getting to the tower that marks the division of north and south sides, then I go backwards through the 4th floor. While doing this, I avoid the towers upstairs, as doing them can lower the experience a bit. Another thing is that even though you are going in a line, the amount of creatures you do per pull is up to you. Connecting some pulls or luring monsters from the halls into the rooms is what will get you more than 8 monsters at a time, but that can be a bit difficult to pull off at a level 250. To do that, you should have good skills, but since you can control to some extent how many creatures you do, I will recommend to start with doing 6 and then work your way into improving your pulls. Hunting like this on a level 255 with the skills 126, I was doing over 2kk raw XP, with over 400k profit the hour, putting this on par with some other spawns that I had tried, like the Were Hyenas or Banuda. So despite it being an old spawn, it still holds up. Another thing you can do to improve the hunt a bit is to get fire protection from items like the Rainbow Necklace and Fabulous Legs, or even our ornate chestplate with fire protection imbuement. And speaking of the fire imbuement, the Spell Weavers drop Draken Sulfurs, which are needed for the imbuement, so they tend to go for more than NPC price most of the times, especially if there is not a good supply for them, so check the market of your server before selling them. Additionally, these can be tasks for the killing in the name of quest, making it one of the most time efficient ways to get your points, since you can do one task in less than 1 hour and a half, but the boss for this task is located inside the palace and is harder to get to and honestly not worth the effort. So if you do the task, I would recommend ignore doing the boss and continue to grind points instead. Lastly, even though you will only kill 2 types of monsters on the top floor, it is not going to be great for charming. The War Masters can be finished in a bit over 2 hours, but the Spell Weavers will take over 8 hours, since they are categorized on a different difficulty, and for that reason, I wouldn't recommend to finish the Spell Weavers, unless you are enjoying the spawn or grinding task points. With that said, that's all I got for this one. If you want more places to hunt, check out my Solo Night playlist. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Tuna Hero, Thor the Slasher, and Nightstar for supporting the channel.